Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich here. We're going to take a look at Smart Science, how to log in and what you should be looking for. So there's two places you can go. One is from the online learning accounts on the Route 66ers page. Just click on the link here. Now, before I click on that, I just want to remind you all, your student ID number is going to be your username, and then you're using your secondary password that you have available to you in Aspen. It's the same one you use for iReady. It's the same one you use to log on to your Chrome account. So once we get in there, you're going to hit submit once you put in your username, and then you're going to, I think it's going to bring you through a menu that says that you have to choose what state and you have to pick your middle school. So for this video, because we're all the virtual students have been put in Sand Creek Middle School, so you're going to choose that. So let's just go through this and see how this works out. So we'll give it a second to load. All right, so you should see homepage for students. So I'm just going to put in my demo here. Submit. All right, so here's where it gets a little bit tricky because you have to select Sand Creek Middle School, and then just make sure it says Dietrich, and then you'll put in your password. Now remember, that's your secondary password, same one that you use for iReady, and then we'll hit log in. All right, so once you get in, you'll see, hopefully you'll see your name and you're going to see the lab. Now, as more labs become available to you, you might see more tiles, but this is the only lab that I've assigned so far. So you'll click on it. And then there's going to be a quick little video that you're going to play and go through. All right, so you hit the play button to get through that. All right, usually it's not very long. This one's 37 seconds long. Now I have my earbuds in, so you can't hear the actual sound, but oftentimes it will have audio, more audio than just music. All right, so the next thing you do is you read the directions over here. It does say answer all questions, click submit when you finish, and it gives you a little description of the lab. In this lab, you will be observing ears of corn to study inheritance. Inheritance is the passing down from genes from parents to offspring. The ears of corn that you will be observing have purple and yellow kernels. Below are pictures of the corn that you will be studying. So we have a couple different groups here. We have the F1. F1 means that the parents are pure purple and pure yellow. The H indicates that this is a hybrid ear of corn. F2 means that both parents are F1 hybrids. By the way, do you notice anything unusual about the F2 hybrid image? So take a look. Here's the hybrid. Anything unusual about that? Looks kind of funky to me. All right, so then it says you will be discovering much more about corn inheritance as you work your way through this activity. So the next thing I want to let you know, and this will be true for all labs, they're going to just give you some introductory questions just to kind of get an idea of what is your prior knowledge to what we're studying. So you don't have to worry too much if you get something that's, let's say you don't get 100. This is not something that is going to go in Aspen as a separate grade. It's just to get an idea of what your background knowledge is. So if you get an 80, and you're worried about it, I should have gotten 100. No worries, just do the best you can. So we're going to do this one together. It says, what do you think the difference is between a mutt and a purebred dog? And the choices are: a mutt looks less neat, the parents of a mutt are different breeds, mutts do not have their breeding controlled, or mutts are smaller than purebreds. So you just pick what you think, and I might want to demo at some point, what happens if you get the wrong answer. So let's just click this. Number 2, a father and mother both have scars on their arms. Do you think that their children will also have scars on their arm? I'm going to say no. Question number 3, 2 parents speak the same language, and that language could be French, English, or Korean, for example. Do you think that this means that their children will automatically know how to speak that same language? I'm going to say no. Which of the following traits would you say are inherited from the parents? Hair length, nail polish color, hair color, or the ability to cook? I'm going to say hair color. And we're talking natural hair color, not one that's colored with like a L'Oreal or something like that. All right, question number 5. Think about all the different eye colors in humans. Which color below have you seen most commonly in most populations? I'm going to say brown, and then we're going to submit. Now, when you see submit, it's going to give you that little reminder. Your answers will be graded. Do you wish to continue? So I want to remind you again that they are graded, but it's not something that goes into Aspen. It's more of a completion thing. So I'm going to say yes. All right, so then it says, Your answer is marked in green if it's right, red if it's wrong. Look below each question to find out about the right answer. So if we look through, let's see what it says. It looks like everything is a green check, which is great. So that means we have some background knowledge about the situation. Now, if you got one wrong, they give you a little box that you're supposed to read underneath. That's a really good idea. So for example, in question number 5, it says brown eye color is the most common because it is a dominant trait. Once again, darker colors are usually dominant over lighter colors. All right, so you read all the instructions and then you go ahead and hit next. All right, so this part says, next, choose an activity by picking from the list using the menu to the right. So we have a bunch of choices here. So these are the genotypes, right, of the corn. So you have to choose, right? So let's say you're interested in the purple yellow one. All right. And now it says, great. Now watch your activity by clicking the play button below. So we're going to go ahead and hit that play button. We have a short little video. All right, no, now it says, click on your best guess as to what child corn will look like. In other words, the offspring. Keep guessing until you get it right. Press keyboard enter or click next. All right, so over here, they have some stuff for you to do here. Okay, so you're going to click on what you think. So let's say we think it's that. Nope. Let's say you think it's, let's hit the play button again. All right, so we clicked this earlier, not right. So now let's try that. Okay, so we got it right. See, it says green, that's a go. All right, so it says, click on your best guess as to what child corn will look like. Keep guessing until you get it right. Press keyboard enter or click next. Time to do another activity. Choose your next activity using the menu to the right. So let's do, how about this one? All right, great. Now watch your activity by clicking on the play button below. All right, next it says, click your best guess as to what child corn will look like. Keep guessing until you get it right. Press keyboard enter or click next. So I think that these two would be maybe this. Oh, no, we're wrong. All right, so if we click next, go through this again, we know what it's not. So you pick something else. So maybe it's this. Ah, we have it right. Hit next. Time to do another activity. Choose your next activity using the menu to the right. Let's try, how about this one? The phenotype, uppercase P, uppercase P. Great, now watch your activity by clicking on the play button below. All right, so if we had to guess what this is, maybe it would be purple, and we're right for the offspring. We'll hit next. All right, what if we do yellow, yellow? And let's say we think it's that. Hit next. Now, by the way, each time we're doing this, more data is being collected. More data is being collected. So you're going to go through this, and then when you're ready, when you've gone through enough examples, you can see down at the bottom of the page, we have the engage, we have the explore, we have the evaluate, we have the explain, and we have the extend. These are all tabs that you need to get through in order to declare yourself done with the entire lab. So you're going to just keep going with this idea. And then when you have all of your data collected, it's going to be graphing it. And you're going to be looking at the graphical representation of the data. And then you're going to be answering some questions based on what you see. All right, so I think we have a good start with this. I think you kind of have the idea. I will be making more videos to assist you with this, but let's get started and start collecting our data.